Ganymede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Here I go!
You're surrounded!
I'm only
Just stay calm! This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us! Talent Storm!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
I'm on it!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
The flame of freedom
Let me help!
must not die!
Not done yet.
What the?
Fall back! See ya! Talent Storm! Touch cannon!
You're mine! You're
I'm on
mine!
it!
It's over! Swallow blade! Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
I'll take
Here's a
you
healing
all!
arm!
No escape!
First aid!
Try harder!
There!
I'll run you through!
Rising Wyvern!
See ya! Talent
You're mine!
Storm! Circle and bring him down!
Go! You're mine!
Take this! Slash! It's over!
Excited!
Slash!
Got me! You're mine!
I'm on it!
Over?
Fall back! Talent Storm!
I need to be stronger.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there. We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. We don't have much choice. I'm on it. Talent, dig deep, brothers.
Over?
Fall back. I'll run you through. Pass coming. Talent storm. Tusk cannon.
blade! I can't move!
Mega Ray! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Resuscitation! Can't be happening!
I can't believe this. What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
I'll take you all on!
Here I come!
There!
Rising
We're
Wyvern!
only getting started!
I'm coming!
Mirage! It's over! Swallow blade!
You're mine!
Guess we gotta roll with it.
You're mine!
Don't go charging off like that!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
Ugh.
You're mine!
I'm on it!
Slash!
Pathetic! Normally I don't pick on the weak.
There! One more! Mega
Take
Ray!
this! It's over! Swallow
Here,
blade!
let me help!
I'm on it!
First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying? I'm only getting started!
Slash!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Rising Wyvern!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr! Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
What's this doing here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something. Woohoo!
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renins.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Let's dispose of the trash. How's this?
Take this! Run off!
Here,
Slash! Swallow blade! Take this! Rising wyvern! Here I come! Hut! Hut! Here I come! You're finished! I owe you one! Mirage! Slash! Swallow blade! No escape!
Here I go. I'm only getting
Rising wyvern! Mirage! Slash!
There!
Swallow blade! You're mine! Rising wyvern!
You're mine. Looks like it could be worth something.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danin garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
done!
I'm only getting started!
Here I come!
Right, go!
Rise it! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Take this! It's over! Here I come!
Here's a
Swallow
healing
Blade!
First aid!
Mirage!
Take it! It's over!
I'm not done!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Okay, here I go!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
Here, let me help.
I'm not done!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take it! Try harder!
Got you! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion. Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zeugles here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Slash! Swallow Blade! It's on! No escape! Eat dirt!
Again! Come
Take
on!
it!
I'll blow you to...
You're-
Freeze!
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
You're finished!
Sighted. You're mine.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
It's over! Take
Mega Ray!
this! You're finished!
Let the mark
Rising
handle this.
Wyvern! Take this! It's on!
Take it.
Mirage! You picked the wrong
You're
fight!
mine.
Take this! Swallow Blade! You're mine! This
I
one's
never
all
miss.
mine! Eat dirt!
Sighted. You're mine.
You're mine!
Ugh.
Take this!
Here I go. This one's mine. Mega Ray.
It's on! You're fit! Eat dirt!
Here I go.
Mirage! Swallow Blade! Slash! Take
Mega
this!
Ray.
I'm not done!
Take it. It's
Take
over.
this! This one's all mine! Take this!
Help this. Where are you going?
Take this!
Looks like it could be worth something. Ugh. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
I won't forgive you!
Come and face me!
Here I go!
Mirage!
You're mine!
Strike!
Here's a healing!
Here I come! You're
First
finished!
aid!
It's on!
Let's
Mirage!
go! I'm only getting started!
Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt!
Here I go!
Swallow Blade!
You're mine!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! No escape!
Take it! It's over! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No choice.
Take it! You're mine!
Come one, come all. Rising Wyvern!
You're mine!
That crossing is driving me mad.
Take it! It's
Run!
over! If it's in the
Got
sky,
fires?
I got this! Let a marksman handle
Take
it!
this! All yours! Take this! You're finished!
Take it!
You're on!
It's over!
Run!
Here I go! It's over! Who
Swallow
wants to die
blade!
next?
You're finished!
Got you! Mega ray!
It's over! Swallow blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. What's this thing? Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.